Hey guys, and how's it going? I want to break away from the usual Let's Play stuff and bring you something that is different. And I don't know if this is a thing that I'm going to continue doing, but it is definitely something that I want to continue doing. And today's topic is something that I've only recently put some thought into. It's what is it that makes a band good or a band bad? Usually most people would come to the conclusion that if they sound fantastic, then they're just a good band. Maybe not spectacular, but at the very least good, just so long as they can sound great. Well, the same could be going for a bad band, except opposite. If they sounded like shite, then they would be a bad band. Let's break it down just a little bit. What is a band? A band is a group of people set out for a purpose, or if you're a smartass, it's rubber band. Anyway, on to the more serious side of the topic. What is a good band? A good band would be a group of people set out for a positive purpose. Something that is meant to, be positive. Good. Thumbs up. Everywhere. Yeah. The bad band would be a group of people set out for a more negative purpose, more selfish sort of thing, and all things of the like. The usual thumbs down, boo, yeah. But then there's music. A good musical band would be a group of people set out to make music to better others. Whereas a bad band would be the opposite. But it's not just that. You also have to look into the characteristics of the band. Of the bands that would be considered good, of the bands that would be considered bad. What would be an example of a bad band? Well, don't kill me for this, but I would have to say an example of a bad band, just because of the overall outlook, might be Whitechapel. Now, I'm a fan of Whitechapel. I like them, or at least their newer stuff. Not too much of a fan of their older, but that's me. Opinions. The majority of the songs that I've listened to revolve around death. That's usually a negative thing. 9 chances out of 10, when someone talks about death, it's talking about killing someone for the fucks of it, or just, yeah, related things. An example of a good band? Well, to be honest, I can't really think of any good bands. I've been listening to so much Motograder that that's all I can really think about. But I don't even know. Just I'm going to try to stay on topic here. Another example of a bad band, or what is on the verge of becoming the outlook of a bad band, might be As I Lay Dying. And it's all because of one man and the actions of this one man. A Christian metal band usually set forth to make the image of Christian metal to be, something that is surprising to many people. But then, the band's purpose went from that to one man setting a hit on his estranged wife. Way to go, Tim. You have single-handedly made yet another example of why metal is considered a taboo amongst many, many non-metalheads. Not saying everybody, but, that's a thing. We're criticized because, fuck it, get back on topic. Anyway, because of this man's actions, as I lay dying, is getting a more negative outlook. Its image is darker than it was light. And it's because he tried to kill his wife secondhand. But does that mean the entire band is bad? No. But still, that's the overall outlook, and it's hopefully something that many people will learn to overlook as time goes by and they replace their frontman. On to topic. The main reason why I'm in the middle of making this in the first place is because I want to get something straight here. These aren't necessarily opinions. They're facts. These are things that can be proven. These are things that, it's not based on anything else except for the outlook of what is positive, negative, good, bad, stuff like that. And chances are I'm going to get a lot of praise and a lot of hate for what I'm about to say. Hopefully the former more than the latter, but blood on the dance floor. Hold up. Don't end the video. Just stop what you're doing. Because I've not even given my opinion or my conclusion of the band yet. Regardless of what many people already know what I'm about to say. Blood on the Dance Floor is a band that's usually intending to make people feel not so alone. They try to emphasize plur, peace, love, unity, respect, and they try to emphasize on bullying. Usually, it sounds like that would be fantastic. Good for them. They're trying to emphasize on something that could change the world. That's not necessarily the case, though, because their fan base... Holy fucking shit! Their fan base is fucking crazy, okay? They have seen girls that when they hear other people's opinions, they go ape shit everywhere, all over the place. And you usually don't hear the end of it until the day you die, or you have some sort of boundary or barrier between the two of you, like a wall. A very thick wall made out of steel. But even then, you can still hear the murmurs echoing through the steel. Anyway, it's come to my attention that regardless of what you say, there are many people that say, oh no, Blood on the Dance Floor is a good band. No, shut up, stop talking, stop thinking for a moment. Empty your mind. Now, consider the following. I just took a jab at one band that I absolutely fell in love for, and another band that I like their music, for the most part. More modern than classic, but yeah. I am going at this with an open mind. Davi Vanity and Jay Monroe, I'm not even going to say that middle part of his name because he doesn't deserve such a prestigious title. The guy and pseudo guy are over-sexualizing everything, and it has yet to stop. I'm tired of people saying to me that you should listen to their newer stuff. No, you shouldn't listen to their newer stuff because it's all the same. It's all the same. They've not changed since they went from a parody band to what they are now. They are nothing. They're nothing. They're nothing but a disgrace. They're not a good band. They will never be a good band until they figure out what they're doing wrong is wrong and actually excel. But I don't see that happening. Now, I'm going to stop ranting for a moment, and I'm going to get back into the swing of things. What is it that makes them a bad band? their lyrics. They have maybe one or two songs from each album that I've had the misfortune of being introduced to that could be considered a good song. Uh, it's all extremely off key and it doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. But breathe. Okay, back to the fan base. Their fan base is consisting the majority of preteen girls and barely adults and everything in between. I'm not kidding. Anybody that knows what Blood on the Dance Floor is, not the song, would be able to infer what sort of fan base that this thing has. And the reason why their fan base plays a part in it is because of the actions of the frontman. Well, guy A and guy B. I just... Well, the main guy, the main image of Blood on the Dance Floor, Davy. Davy. There's no H in Davy, you shit. Anyway. He openly tells a merch girl to kill herself. He openly moons, not once, but twice. He moons his fans. What is that? You are a 30-year-old man. Give or take 2 years. I don't know how old you are. Like 28? I don't fucking know. Your fans, I swear to God, what is... You don't do that. You don't do that. And why people think that's okay is beyond me. It's okay because he's sexy. No, it's not okay. That is illegal. And it's not okay because of the fan base. I'm surprised that he's even walking the streets. This man has been accused multiple times. He is a registered sex offender. I have a problem with sex offenders. In my book, simply because of that, that is not a good band, regardless of what they sound like. They could be sounding like the voices of angels. Angels. They could have voices that are especially gifted from God or a deity or something. Whatever you believe in. Or whatever you don't believe in. I don't care. You get my point. They could sound like an orgasm is just coming through the window on a nice Sunday morning. But that's not going to change the fact that their overall image is ruined by their actual selves. The lyrics, I don't have to get into the lyrics. I don't have to. If you want to do that, I'll put 2 or 3 songs in the description for you to look up. Just... calm. What makes a good band? A good band is a group of people that are set out to better their listeners. To better people. Not ruin them. A bad band doesn't change anything that they see wrong about themselves because they feel that they are right in every step of the direction that they take. And because of every direction that they take is considered good, well, I guess that means that they feel they're perfect. Perfection is arrogance. And when you put yourself into the same throne as a deity of any sort, you have so much self-centered bullshit that you need to work on. You claim many things. You claim you want to work. You can't handle opinions about yourselves. Blood on Dance Floor, Davy, Vanity, J. Monroe, just stop. stop for at least 2 years. Give us a 2-year hiatus, or hiatus, however one wishes to say it. We want a break from you. The sane-minded people out there want a break from you. We're tired. We're tired of your egotistic bullshit. We want a good band. We don't want something that is polluting society. You are encouraging these people to be different. That's okay. But you're going about it the wrong way. You're making them feel like they have special snowflake syndrome, when they're no different, other than a lack of IQ, other than the inability to think for themselves. They have to make sure that someone like you is there for them. And when you put forth that sort of thought into your listeners' heads, you are no better than the shit on the bottom of my shoe. You're not a good band. And until you fix yourselves, you'll never be a good band. I urge you to do something different. Something different with what you're doing. But the thing is, you won't do anything different because you feel as if you're right. And your arrogance is most of all what makes you a bad band. Perhaps by the time that this video is finished rendering, I'll be able to leave an example or two of a good band. But for now, I'm going to listen to some more Motograder and enjoy myself. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the ranting and hopefully thought about anything I said. Even though the majority of it was ranting, and that's definitely not the path I wanted to take with it, but I was still able to get my thoughts out there. If you have differing opinions, by all means, share them with me. I won't kill you, because opinions, they're just that. Just make sure that any opinion that you have to offer, put some thought behind it, rather than feeling. And have a good day.